Hey Sagittarius, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for November 15th, 2022. This is for Sagittarius and all Sagittarian placements. That goes without saying. I had to put that out there because I get questioned a lot about that. Like, can I watch this or that for whatever sign? And it's always that way, always open, you know, because we're more than one sign. And I also want to say I apologize for the sound. Lately, I've been having such technical difficulties coming out of nowhere. I don't even know where it's coming from or why. So I'm working on that, and thank you for your patience in that too. Transformation, playing it safe. Very interesting to me because what's very important about this is that you may have been more like rah-rah, you know what I mean? Fiery lately when it comes to a certain person or situation. You may have been like, oh nah, what did they say? I've got that, like I'm on, you know. And you may have been a lot, yeah, like I said, a lot more rah, like, you know, ready to pounce, like ready to say something to somebody, a lot more bold, very bold, right? And now you're like, you know what, and it's very with the same people in the same situation, you've decided that it's worth missing the opportunity to be bold. It's like, who cares? I need to be more focused on me, right? So you're changing into someone who's like, something's missing in that situation, and I need to be more focused on going in a different direction now, right? It took you a while to see it this way, but then you may also see that this is something where whoever this person is or the people are that you were dealing with or whatever the situation was, there was so much deception. There's stuff you didn't know that going on, and that's why I think that you may be at a point where you're just like, I'm not giving it any more energy. I'm turning around and I'm going in a different direction because there's something not right with that situation in the first place. I'm gonna observe from afar. And that's what you're doing. You're playing it safe. Now you're going to watch from afar because you realize that although you were probably going hard in the situation, you were being lied to about something. And it's like, now, yeah, let me just go off and do my own thing. There may have been a third party energy involved. It doesn't have to be like romantic. I'm not seeing romantic relationship here. I'm just saying, like, if you were dealing with certain people, there was more. Someone else was on the outside feeding information or starting something, and it's like you don't need to have anything to do with it. That's something where I think you're changing. And if you're not, Spirit's going to change it for you. You're going to naturally just kind of be like, you know what? Y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all stand over there and destroy everything on your own time. I don't have time for this, right? You win simply by walking away. And that's what they got here. I cannot stand this kind of mess, right? Conflict with the Two of Pentacles and Seven of Wands. And this is... the conflict is the direction that one wants to go in. It's like the conflict is to, like, it's almost like you want to change this. You want to stand your ground, but at the same time, is this really worth fighting or communicating with them to fight for? And then on top of that, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, it's like, you're better off leaving people out in the cold, ignoring them, right? Giving them some time to get it together. Like they need to elevate, they need to do their own, they need to do some healing, do some stuff to get themselves together, because they're not making any changes here. They're still the same. The angels of the four directions want to change things in your direction. They want to make sure that you're investing in yourself. That's all this is. They're talking about investing in yourself. They make changes within yourself, right? You can't do anything for them. You spend a lot of time on whatever it is with other people, but it's time for you now to put into you, because it's always going to be the same way. No matter what, it may be that, you know, like you outgrow situations or people, and it's like you may have outgrown the situation or them, and it's they'll always be out in the cold. You will always be out in the cold when dealing with them. You guys don't even vibrate on the same frequency. So there's almost an energy of that. Like, it's time for you to actually put into yourself, because there's really nothing you can do about that or them, really, right? And the conflict with you may be that you want to stand your ground, but at the same time, you're like, is this worth fighting for, really? Like, because I know that something, I'm not being told everything. There's no way, because something is missing. There's something amiss in this situation, that I miss something in this situation. And so you may be looking at that going, and it may be that someone else comes to tell you. Someone else tells you a part of the situation that you're just like, wow, yeah, y'all win, I'm walking away. Now you could be dealing with the Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. We also have Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus as well. You don't have to be those signs that you're dealing with, but because they could be in your chart, right? But that's what we've got here, all right? If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.